AI is only as powerful as the platform it's built into. That's why it's no surprise that more than 85% of the Fortune 500 use the ServiceNow AI platform. While other platforms duct tape tools together, ServiceNow seamlessly unifies people, data, workflows, and AI, connecting every corner of your business. And with AI agents working together autonomously, anyone in any department can focus on the work that matters most. Learn how ServiceNow puts AI to work for people at ServiceNow.com. Hello, everyone. It's Quick Serve season. Brought to you by ServiceNow. ServiceNow. Now. Did you guys watch much of the tennis today?
I did not until I got home from golf, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I watched a lot of highlights, I have to be honest.
Is 97 the stat of the day, brought to you by ServiceNow with what you shot?
It was close. I shot 44 on the front, and then I just caught a bunch of trees on the back.
You caught those damn trees. So Sunday start at Roland Garros. I think the headlines we'll get to them. Bencic rolls 2-3, Andreeva 3-4. Baptiste beats former champion Krejcikova, loses the first set 7-6, wins 6-2 from there. Cirstea is rolling. I'm just saying she ain't retiring. I'll just call that now. Just want that in the ether. Kostyuk, friend of the show, Marta Kostyuk rolls 3-1. No hangover from last year's first round exit. Claire Towson, 21st seed, highest seed to go down on the women's side. Emma Raducanu, not her best performance, so hopefully looking to quite literally greener pastures on the grass. Zverev rolls. Basavareddy, I want to get to this. We'll actually spend some time on this. Beats Taylor Fritz. First time in a long time that an American has beaten a top 10 player. Menchik rolls. Fonseca rolls. Davidovich Fokina wins in 5. Khachanov beats Gea. And you know what stinks, guys? It's just this cruel nature of sports.
It really stinks.
Yeah. That'll be funny to the rest of you very soon. No, but like, listen, the last thing you want is to be a player like Arthur Gea, and be at your home slam and have, you can't control injuries or your body or whatever else. So you get this matchup against a veteran like Khachanov, and unfortunately, sometimes your body just doesn't respond the way that you want it to. Sean, can you read? He explained his injury or what was going on to the umpire pretty clearly, and there was some conflict. The umpire basically didn't believe that he was hurt. Can you? This is serious stuff for an umpire to say. Sean, can you read the quote from Gea?
Yep. Gea says, "I've got the runs. I need to go to the bathroom. I can't move anymore. I'm going to shit on the court."
I felt so bad for this dude. The video. The video on Instagram.
Oh my god!
Is crazy.
Someone told me it was a hamstring issue.
No.
He was just trying to avoid mud.
Do you see did you watch the highlight? He served out the rest of his game and then just sprinted off the court. And
that sucks, man.
Oh man.
At
first I thought he was cramping, because when you looked at his hand on the racket, it looked like he was cramping. So you're like, oh, this is BS. He's like, no.
It's not.
It wasn't bullshit.
It's just
shit.
Yeah. This is the type of hard-hitting stuff that happens when you add a day to a tournament and start on a Sunday. This is the news.
Oh,
this is what we got going. Novak gets through Perricard. Scratchy in the first set. Eventually was able to get his racket. Found a groove in sets 3 and 4. Made a lot of returns. I thought we were going to see Novak detonate. He was up a break early in the 4th set and let it go. Missed a drop shot wide, which is like a big no-no. Even the GOATs make mistakes sometimes, but gets through that one. Not unexpected. I don't know that anyone expects him to, come out in straights, but kind of found his footing. I don't know that it's a real read on where he's at, because it doesn't involve a lot of long points. It doesn't involve this matchup a lot of movement, getting out of the corners, doesn't involve a lot of ball striking. It's basically Novak rolling through service games and then trying to stick save returns and then just kind of move Perricard a little bit. So Novak gets through, but I don't know that we got a full read on where he's at. He's kind of entering that phase of his career where, not dissimilar to Serena at certain parts in her career, where he's gonna he plays himself into shape during slams, which is crazy for the rest of us to think about as like an option. But here we are again. Upset of the day, highest seed that goes down. Taylor Fritz to Basavareddy. More college, went to Stanford and coming out and ready to play. Ranked, I think it was 156. He won the wild card.
148.
148. Okay, so wins the wild card tournament. And for those of you who don't understand, I heard him reference it nonstop today. But basically what it is the reciprocal wild card is the U.S. Open has decided to trade a wild card with the French Open because, frankly speaking, it's really hard to find 8 people from one country who aren't direct entry who actually deserve a spot in the draw. But it would be nice if the best French prospect, maybe you support him with 2 wild cards, right? Maybe it's Roland Garros and the U.S. Open. So that's basically what it is. And then the USTA basically says, we're going to take these challenger tournaments early spring, and the most points from a handful of events gets the trade wild card. It's not just us picking favorites. So I actually think it's a pretty cool thing. So Basavareddy got in a wild card because he won that 3-week stretch of challengers, won the Savannah Challenger. Listen, this is a huge upset on paper and not that surprising. Mike, did you know that someone on the serve team picked Basavareddy to beat Fritz?
Sean?
Put your hands in the air
Sean?
and wave them like you don't care, Sean.
Get out of here. Dude,
Sean
talk about upset points.
Yeah. Going for it.
It's tough because, Fritz, 1, it's not his favorite service, and you're not making excuses for anyone. 2, the guy loves playing tournaments and is kind of always match tough. Has played 1 match in the last 2 months, finally tried to fix the knee tendonitis, dropped about 12 pounds to try to take some of the weight off of that. Basavareddy has been the opposite, has been playing a lot and been playing pretty well. A lot had to go right tactically for Basavareddy. And our guy is one of my dearest friends on earth, Dean Goldfine. Working with him, dropping some gems from the coaching box. But Basavareddy did a great job. Like, Taylor was never set. He used that drop shot, forehand, backhand. This was definitely a 2026 matchup with just droppers nonstop left, right, and center.
Megan said the broadcasters said there was something roughly like 20 drop shots or something like that, which I guess they don't track them, but
yeah, it felt like more. Straight winners, it was I think over 10, and then there was a million where Taylor barely got a racket on it, and then it was a pass. But it was a great tactic because Basavareddy doesn't have the ball speed. I think he was down almost 20 mpHs forehand to forehand. So had to do something. You can't just go toe-to-toe with Taylor the way that he strikes the ball. Was serving and volleying on the ad side a bunch. Was just constantly not letting Taylor kind of get set and strike the ball like he likes to. And when you are rusty and you haven't played, the last thing you want to do is not get any rhythm, right? And not be able to play the points the way that you want to play them. So props. Basavareddy came in with a game plan. Knew it wasn't going to be easy for Taylor, but the dummies of us on this show, like me, still chose Fritz to go through, where Techie Sean just knew what was going on.
Yeah, I could see it.
You can.
Can I give you the stat of the day presented by Service Now, Andy? I thought this was pretty crazy. I wanted to get your take on it when you read something like this. 71 versus 51. It was Taylor Fritz hit 71 winners versus Basavareddy's 51 and still lost in 4 sets. What do you make of that?
Just Taylor's a more aggressive player and can create more speed from the baseline. His air count, I'm guessing, was way higher. I'm guessing he did a worse job of defending his second serve. And then that drop shot was just like the ultimate, kind of mix up, right? When they went toe to toe, what it tells me is that Basavareddy was not getting the upper hand in those rallies, and then had to throw something in, the serve and volley, the mix up. He was going backhand line early, which opened up the other court. So tactically, I think it was a borderline perfect match for Basavareddy, and it had to be. He's making up ground. I don't know that you look at the serve and say he has a better serve than Taylor, or that he's better off of either wing. Does he have a little bit more feel? Yeah, I think you can. I think you can say that. Was he very conscious? I was texting with Dean Goldfine afterwards. He's like, yeah, but Taylor's rusty. You know clay isn't his favorite surface. The last thing you want to give him is rhythm. So props to Basavareddy and team, because they knew the way that they had to play. They committed to it over time. It's also not easy to win the first 2 sets, have match point in the third, your biggest win of your career, let that go, and then he was straight back, hit a couple of return winners in the 4th set. So, that was a big deal. I thought that was a great win for him. Grew up playing juniors with Alex Mickelson, Basavareddy did, and they're looking right down the barrel of a matchup. So
yeah, they might play in the second round, right?
Yeah, so that was cool. All in all, shit went down.
Wow. That was well done.
Thank you. And tomorrow the schedule is loaded. Świątek, Raducanu. I think the one that we're all looking forward to, it's going to be rocking, is Gael Monfils is going to take us on a roller coaster ride. Plays Gaston tomorrow night. Our guy Rinderknecht tips off Svitolina, Anisimova, Ben Shelton, Paolini, Wawrinka in his French Open farewell, former champion Stan Wawrinka, Casper Ruud, Muhova, Demon. You get it. It's loaded. Love the slams. Love them.
We're back,
Can't
baby.
wait. Give me more. I think it was a relatively calm day, all things considered, but props to Nishesh Basavareddy, Indiana's finest, taking out Taylor Fritz, the number 7 seed. All Taylor wants to do is get to the grass, find some rhythm, play some tournaments, get back to it. And I view the rest of Taylor's year 0% different than I would have this morning. It would have been nice for him to get 2-3 matches in. I think that would have been beneficial, but listen, he's got to win some matches before Wimbledon at some point, maybe play some smaller events, but I think he will do that. So anything else, Producer Mike? Any more brain buster stat of the day? I guess you can't do two.
Brain busters.
Any more brain busters?
No, we're great. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be here every single day of this wonderful 2-week event.
Thank you for watching Quick Serve. Great call, Techie Sean.
AI is only as powerful as the platform it's built on. With the ServiceNow AI platform, your AI, data, and workflows all work together, connecting every corner of your business. To see how you can put AI to work for people, visit servicenow.com/AI-agents.